Let's talk about Ret Paladin best in slot talents, gear, runes for 1 to 25 Season of Discovery. Let's go. I put together this BIS gear list based on a totally scientific method of me just combing through Wowhead. The new BFD raid has a few items of note. We'll touch on those a little bit later. For the enchants, these are the ones that I've selected that are available from materials that can actually be disenchanted in this level bracket. So unfortunately, no fiery weapon. Alright guys, so here's what the BIS gear list looks like. For the helmet, we're going to do Humbert's helm. It's going to be a 4% drop rate. It's a BOE. Grab one of those. The necklace and the shoulders are also BOE of the tiger. These are going to be extremely sought after items. They're going to be a lot of gold. The good thing is that there is a really good necklace from BFD that's very similar to this one, so you'll be able to get that as well. There's a couple PvP items from the Warsong Gold / Ashen Veil PvP activities. So you'll be able to get the cape there, as well as the Rune of Duty, so that's going to be really nice. For the chest, we have the Shining Silver Breastplate. That is a crafted chest. There's actually a very, very similar one from Wailing Caverns that you can get as well, but in case you don't get that drop. The Jorgen Bracers are going to be highly sought after as well with a 6 strength, 3 agility. So they're BOE. There'll be some similar options around. There's actually another really good one from BFD, so if you can't snag these, you'll be able to get those from a drop. Algae Fist, this is an interesting one because these are 10 strength, incredibly strong. However, these are available from the 5-man BFD. Now, I don't know if the 5-man BFD is going to be available. If it is, these are going to be your go-to. If not, there's a couple other options, especially some expensive BOEs. From Wailing Caverns, we're going to get the belt here, 8 strength, 3 agility, really, really strong. From the Dead Mines quest, you're going to get the Chasses of Westfall. From the boots, these again, extremely strong, level 19 twink item and Feet of the Lynx. These are going to be tough to get, but there's some other BOE options if these are not available. Another, unfortunately, very expensive item, Thunderbrow Ring, but it's so good, you guys. 8 strength, 3 agility, extremely strong there. Silvermane's Family Seal, 7 strength, 3 stamina from Shadowfang Keep. And the trinket here that's missing, this is actually a 10 AP, 10 Shadow Resist trinket that's available from BFD, the raid. And of course, everyone's favorite weapon, Varrigan's Fist. While not an insanely good weapon for level 30 or level 20, it's actually really, really good at level 25. It's got better damage range than Smite's Mighty Hammer, so it's going to be your go-to weapon from there. You definitely want to get Smite's Mighty Hammer as you're leveling up and going through the Dead Mines, but then once you get to 25 and are able to get that quest done, Varrigan's Fist is going to be the go-to weapon for Ret. Alright, so for the spec, the first level here, we're going to take Benediction. It's going to save us a little bit of mana on our Judgment and our Seals. Based on the new runes, it's not clear if we're actually going to have a mana issue, but I'm assuming that we will. In the next level here, you're going to take Improved Seal of the Crusader and Improved Judgment. Neither of these is a huge DPS increase, but it's really our only option. Alternatively, you could take the parry chance if you want. While you're leveling, it could increase your DPS just a little bit from parry hasting. And if you're planning to tank dungeons, then it's obviously going to help you out a little bit there. On the next tier, we are going to take Seal of Command. And while you're leveling, certainly Pursuit of Justice is going to be really good. Without having a mount, having that increased movement speed is going to be kind of helpful, but obviously it doesn't increase your DPS whatsoever. So if you don't take the 2 in Pursuit of Justice, then you can get 5 out of 5 in Conviction, which is going to give you just a little bit of 5% critical strike chance. Runes. So for the chest slot, Seal of Martyrdom, I think is going to be our go-to for most trash. It's going to kind of depend on whether or not we can change these runes at our leisure. It kind of seems like we're going to be able to, but it just depends when it goes live how they're going to play that. But Seal of Martyrdom is definitely going to be good when there are multiple enemies, because it does a pretty good amount of damage when you judge it, and as well you get some mana back as well for not just you but for your party members, so that's pretty cool. It does 30% weapon damage up to 3 enemies, but you lose health equal to 10% of the damage inflicted. While the seal is active, your party members within 40 yards each gain mana equal to all damage you take. So I'm reading this to mean that all the damage you take, not just the damage from the seal and the judge, so that could end up being actually a lot of mana for the group, so that's going to be really, really strong. Obviously, Divine Storm is going to be better on a single target boss fight. So in that situation, as long as we're able to switch in between, you're probably going to do Seal of Martyrdom on the trash, and then you use Divine Storm on single target, and that's just going to give you another button to press that does a chunk of damage and does a little bit of healing as well. For the hands, our only option is Crusader Strike, but no button's mad about that. It regenerates 2% of your maximum mana. It only has a 4-second cooldown, so you're going to have a button to press constantly, which is going to be really, really cool. For legs, I believe we're going to be taking Exorcist. That makes Exorcism cast on any target, and 100% increased critical strike chance against undead and demons. I don't know how useful this is actually going to be for us. Obviously, from a defensive perspective, Rebuke is going to be very strong in dungeons and potentially in raids as well, so you can interrupt those casts. But unfortunately, Avenger Shield's probably not going to be one we're going to use unless there was some sort of insane one-hand plus shield combo that was better than Varrigan's Fist, but I kind of don't see that happening. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with my BIS list? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Yeah.